Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. When sages accepted Suta Goswami to speak Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, and they selected Saunak Rishi to ask questions to Suta Goswami on their behalf. They, right after morning spiritual duties, they sat down in front of Suta Goswami and waited. Saunaka Rishi stood up with folded hands. Ta ekadatu munaya praturhuta hutagnaya satkrutam sutamasinam paprachuridamavarat. After seating Suta Goswami on a respectable seat called a Vyasasana, with a humble state of mind, with folding hands, presented his questions, saying that, O sage, this age is Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga means age of tensions, age of hypocrisy, age of quarrel. In this, although people are decided by destiny to live for 100 years, they die sooner. Prayena alpayusa sabhya kalau asti yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hipadrita. O sage, those who are born in this age, they will be short-lived. Their lifespan is very short. At any day, at any time, they can die. They look civilized from outside, but they are not civilized internally. They think not right. They put perfumes, wash their clothes once in a week, and they do not take bath. Their ways are different. Mandaha, they will be slow in taking spiritual life. They will be lazy. Sumanda matayaha, even though spoken spiritual life, they will not understand. They have no interest. If they develop interest in it, they will not believe. They won't believe it. They may practice spiritual life for a motivation and would not believe the outcome, consequences of offenses. They will be unlucky and lazy. In this situation, what should they do so they can obtain liberation? So Suta Goswami replied, for this purpose, Vyasa Maharshi wrote, Vyasadeva wrote Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Oh, Saunak was surprised. Oh, Vyasadeva wrote Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Can you please tell who made him to write? Who convinced him to write? Where he wrote? Whom he taught? How you came to know about Śrīmad Bhāgavatam? Sūta janāsi bhadram te bhagavan satvatam pati Devakya Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya Sut Janasi Bhadrantha. All glories to you, O Suta Goswami. Lord Krishna was born in Yadava dynasty. He was worshipped, he's called Yadava, Yadavapati. And he was born, he appeared through Devaki and Vasudeva. Please tell what he performed, how he took birth and why. Akhyahi harir dhiman avatar katha suha lila vidhata swairan ishwarasyatma mayaya. Sambhavami atma mayaya is there in Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna himself speaks. Here Saunak Rishi asks Suta Goswami, Ishwarasyatma mayaya, by his own potency, by his own will, God appears. In Bhagavad Gita he says, by my own will I appear, time to time, when it is required. So, Akhyahi harir dhiman. Akhyahi means please tell. Harir means about Lord Hari. Dhiman means O knower of, O knowledgeable, O greatly intelligent, O honorable. Please tell us about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The beautiful narrations, his pastimes. Please tell how, and sequentially, one by one, how he performed and why he performed. Krutavana kila karmani saharamena Keshava. What kind of leelas? Rasa leela. How wonderful function it is. Anybody has this name. Hari Leela, Rasa Leela, Leela, they're lucky. Please tell all his transcendental pastimes with Balarām and cowherd boys, cowherd girls. Atimartyani Bhagavan Gudha Kapata Manusa. In the garb of a human looking form, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, perform earthly pastimes looking like a normal activities. That Supreme Personality of Godhead can only be seen face to face by a pure devotee. When we go back to Godhead, we see him. We play with him. We work to fulfill his desires like that. So, Suta Goswami heard this question. He responded. Suta Goswami responds. Munaya sadhu prushto si bhavadbhir loka mangalam. O sages, you have asked very wonderful questions. By answer of which everyone will be benefited. Spiritual benefit is the real benefit. Everything else is not that benefit. Then he, Suta Goswami, talks about his Guru. A disciple's duty is to always meditate on his Guru, his or her Guru. How my Guru dealt with me, how he behaved with me, softly or strictly, how he looked, what actions he took. So, Suta Goswami talks. Yam prabranjantam anupetam apeta krityam dvaipayano viraha kātara ājuhāva putri tanmayataya taravo vinedu yam tam sarvabhuta hrudayam munimanatosmi. When my Guru appeared in this planet, he said, as soon as he took birth, he ran towards jungle taking sannyas. My Guru, as soon as he landed on earth, he took sannyas and left. Behind him his father, Sukadeva, Vyasa Maharshi, ran. Oh my son, oh my son, oh my son, you are my son. He did not care. Actually, we should not care about material relationship. Then he tells that Sukadeva Goswami spoke, that Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Savai Punsam Paro Dharmo Yato Bhaktir Adhokhyaje Ahetukui Apratihataya Yatma Suprasidati. That's service. Is the devotional service, is the duty of every human being to perform. And it should be ahetuki, uninterrupted, apratihata, without motivation. We should not, oh, I'm doing devotional service, I should get this. Maybe because I'm doing devotional service, I will get this. Oh, if I get this, I will do devotional service. Or my devotional service should produce this. Or today I'm doing service, tomorrow I will relax. No. Dharma svanusthita punsam vishvaksena kathatuya notpadayet harim yadi harim ratim sramaeva hi kevalam. If anything that does not make one become purified, anything that does not bring attachment to God, that activity should not be done. Badanti yat tattva vidam yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti sabdate. The spiritual life is of three kinds. One will let you know that God is just the light, you have to meditate on Him. You have to learn about Him. One will tell you God is seated inside your heart, you have to realize that one. Another will tell you that God is a person and you are His servant, you are supposed to serve Him. Brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti sabdyate. Brahma means the greatest, and Paramatma means the smallest, and Bhagavan means the source of these both. So devotee worships Bhagavan, jnanis meditate or think of God, learn the knowledge, learn books, gather knowledge, and yogis meditate on Paramatma, the self, like that. Tasmadekena manasa Bhagavan sattvatam pati Srotavya kirtitavyascha dheya pujyascha nityada or sarvada. Nityada or sarvada is the same. O devotees, you must always serve Lord Krishna. Every circumstance you hear about His glories, you chant his glories. Chant japa Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Or play musical instrument and do kirtanam. Meditate on him. Dhyam, puja, worship. Ring bell and do arti. Then he says, Srunavatam swakatha Krishna punya sravana kirtana hrudentastho hi habadrani vidhunoti srhutsatam. Vidhunoti means like you take cotton and with the rubber and you hit the rubber and the cotton will puff up. That's why one should listen to Krishna Katha, because it will bring out all the sins. Hrudestho, hrudentastho hi bhadrani. Abhadrani means sins, bad desires. They will all be like you put yeast in the wheat flour and water, and then it will puff up like that. All the sins from inside will puff up and come out. Get up. That is the potency of chanting and hearing about Lord Krishna. Then he says, Vidyate hridaya granthi chidyante sarva sansaya khiyante chasya karmane sarvevatmanishwari. When you surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all vidyate hridaya granthi, all the material attachments will all cease. Finish. Chidyante sarva sansaya, all the doubts about God, about this world, about the self, about all the problems, all will cease, all will end. Khiyante chasya karmani, all your karmas will be eliminated. Aprarabdham phalam papam kutam bijam phalormukham. Krameneva praliyante Krishna bhakti ratatmanam. Those who are attached to doing Krishna bhakti, and they regularly do Krishna bhakti without stop, their karmas all become removed. Only remains is the body, for which we have to go through whatever problems are there. Then he talks about his own guru, that how his guru stayed in his mother's womb for 16 years. Usually, mother gives birth in the 9th month. There is a kind of gastric air develops inside the womb of the mother and the baby comes out. But my guru was such a great personality, Sutta Goswami says, that he stayed 16 years in the womb. By hearing this, all the sages became curious. Who is that guru? Then he tells the name of the guru. Sukadeva Goswami, he says, when his mother became pregnant, Vyasadeva, his father, means the husband of the mother, Kritachi's husband, Vyasadeva, spoke to her Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. As per the law of living entity develop, we will talk in third canto. Third, after maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we'll talk. That it's after 6 months, the child develops all intelligence and understanding power. The senses are all developed. So, knowing this rule, Vyasa Maharshi spoke Śrīmad Bhāgavatam to her, so the child in the womb can listen. So what happened? Child heard or became self-realized there, and tied his fist. Yes, I got to perform devotional service. Yes, I got to perform devotional service. And now there he is seeing, all the babies see Lord Sri Krishna as Paramatma while inside the womb. And they worship. Because Sukadeva Goswami heard Śrīmad Bhāgavatam inside the womb, he developed the worship there. And thinking outside is all Maya. If I come out, I will be in Maya. So he did not want to come out. Even though gastric air was there, developed, Sukadeva Goswami rejected, don't touch. I want to stay here because outside is Maya. So 1 year passed, 2 years passed, 5 years passed, 10 years passed, 15 years passed, 16 years. Gritachi asked Vyasa Maharshi, oh husband, there is maybe a ghost inside me. Supposed to be 9 months should be out, but it did not come out. I don't want to come out. So Vyasa Maharshi took little water in the hand and he said, hey, living entity, who you are, tell me, otherwise I'll turn you into ashes. So Sukadeva Goswami speaks from inside the womb, says, I am your son. So why you don't come out? Vyasa Maharshi said, I will, if I come out, Maya will catch me, therefore I don't want to come out, I want to stay here. So he says, your mother will die. You got to come out. Get out from there. There is some kind of talk it goes, which seems to be true, that Sukadeva Goswami asked from inside to Vyasadeva, give my mother a copine. She swallows the copine and I will come out. So she swallowed the copine and Sukadeva Goswami tied the copinum as undergarment and came out. Copine, a person has only copine, no other cloth. He is called naked in Sanskrit. Digambaram. Digambaram does not mean just total naked and showing all his private parts, no. A saintly person is called Digambar Sadhu. Sadhus are there, they only wear copine, loincloth in the bottom. That's all. They are called Digambar Sadhus. But nowadays in Kali Yuga, Digambar means naked, total is not so. So he came out and ran towards jungle, thinking of Maya will catch me. So father behind goes, oh, I need you, my dear son, I need you. He did not even look towards back and he entered into the jungle. Like that. So then Sudha Goswami prays to his Guru. It is the duty of the disciple to be honest with the Guru and should be dedicated and pray all the time to Guru. Think positive, not negative. Think not bad about Guru. Thinking bad about Guru is offense. And a Guru should be scripturally authorized. Whimsical Guru is not a Guru. Shri Guru Charan Kamal Bhajman. Shri Guru Charan Kamal Bhajman. Aisa, like that, he sang a song. Then he talks about different incarnations. He says that God Krishna appeared in many incarnations, taking so many incarnations. Avatarahi asankhya hare sattva nidher dvija. Oh Brahmins, oh saints, Lord Krishna takes birth in many, many forms on this planet whenever it is required. He took birth as Kumara, Kapila, Narada Muni, Naranarayana Rishi, Varaha Bhagavan, Kacchabhavatar, means boar incarnation, fish incarnation, Nrsimha incarnation, Bhaman incarnation, Parasuram incarnation, Dattatreya incarnation, Balarām incarnation, then Buddha incarnation, Lord Krishna incarnation, Buddha incarnation, and will take as Kali Yuga Kalki incarnation. Like that, Lord Krishna takes many, many incarnations, but these are the main incarnations which we have recited just now. Then he says, Krishna Swadhamopagate Dharma Jnanadibhi Saha Kalau Nashta Drushamesha Puranarko Dhunudita. O sages, when Krishna was here, performed pastimes, when he decided to go back, then he thought, oh, how can everybody be liberated when I'm gone? So he left Vyasa Maharshi to write Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. So Krishna said to Vyasa Maharshi, now I will be on planet in the form of Bhāgavatam book. I'll take a book incarnation. So this is book incarnation called Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Kimba parer Ishvaraha Śrīmad Bhāgavate Mahāmuni Krute Kimba parer Ishvaraha. There's no difference between Lord Sri Krishna as a person looking than the book looking, because it is written by Vyasa Maharshi, the incarnation of God, like that. Then he said, my Guru is so great. Actually, Guru should always be glorified. If the disciple knows their Guru is authorized by Lord Krishna, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, all the scriptures and Vedas and Upanishads, like that. Both traditions of Guru should be unbroken. Birth tradition and Guru, spiritual tradition, should remain pure, like that. So he said, glorify the Guru. He said, my Guru would go dohana matram he. He would go gruheshu gruhamedinam, in the house of householders, for preaching in the name of taking alms. He was not panhandling, he was not begging, but it's required to maintain the body. So he would go to the houses of grihasthas to preach, and he would stay only for about 15 minutes, because one cow milking time, that much he would stay, milking cow time. Stri Sudra Dvijabandhunam Trena Sutri Gochara Iti Bharatamakyatam Krupaya Muni Vatsa. That preaching was compiled as Śrīmad Bhāgavatam mercifully by Vyasa Maharshi, because the females and Sudras and name Brahmins, means they are only name only, they have no qualities, they don't live by the rules of Brahmins. Such class of people will not understand Vedas and secrets of Puranas. That's why Śrīmad Bhāgavatam was compiled by Vyasa Maharshi. So now Sutta Goswami has spoken about his Guru, and then Guru means Sri Sukadev Goswami will speak Śrīmad Bhāgavatam from tomorrow. Thank you very much. Shri Radha Govinda Bhagavan ki Jai.